Good evening, guys. As we all know, today is 27th day of August 2025, and here we have the Euro USD setup. You guys have already know how we trade the agro market structure, where we want to see a break like this of the recent low, a break of the recent high. Right? Then we want to see what a structural liquidity. All right. Then we want to also see what a break, right? So, and we also want to see another break to clarify to us that the market is still bearish, right? So we've seen this break, we've seen this liquidity, we've seen this sweep, right? So we've seen this B, which is a structural liquidity, and we've seen the C, right? So the C is the one that's going to pull back to the to take out the structural liquidity and pull back to the A, which is the POI, then sell off. So, but before that, let's do top-down analysis on this pair. Go to the monthly time frame. Let's see what the monthly time frame is actually saying about the price action of this pair. Let's go. This is the monthly time frame. As you can all see here on the monthly time frame, it's clearly bullish on the. You can also clearly see that it's bullish. Let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame is totally what? Still bullish. So why am I not selling? This is the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame is what? It's still bullish as well, right? It's still very bullish, but this high need to be taken out for the 4 hours time frame to be very, very 100% or 99% bullish. So why am I not wanting to sell? Whereby I've seen that the market is so very bullish, then I'm still wanting to sell, right? So how do we sell that? How do we do that? At first, we already know that when the market is at discount zone, we buy, right? When the market is at premium zone, we do what? We sell. So that is the reason why I am actually looking to sell this market right now. So now, how do we know that we are in the premium zone or the market is at the discount zone? That is where we apply our fib. We apply our fib from the current low to the current high. And let's see. Now I've applied my fib from the current low to the current high. This is the current low and this is the current high, right? So the price actions are still on the premium zone. It has not crossed the 50%. That is to show us that the market is still going to come bullish, because for this market, bearish, because for this market to keep on selling, buying, continue the bullish movement, it needs to tap into this. But since it's actually still in the premium zone, it will surely do sell. That is where you look for your setup if you are going to actually get a setup in your premium zone. Mind you, when you see your setup, you want to make sure that the trade does not cross this line before coming to your POI. If it crosses this line before coming to your POI, it will surely take out the POI. Are you guys with me? So, but if this market rally around here and come back to the POI, then I'm definitely selling. That is how I trade pullback, because this is pullback. Now I've confirmed that this market is actually at the premium zone. So now I'm marking out my 50% zone. This is my 50% zone right here. And this is what my recent high and my recent low, right? So now let's go for our setup. Let's go for our setup now. Let's go for our setup. Let me. I've already marked out the field, right? These yellow lines are the field, the recent, the discount zone, the 50%, and the premium zone. Now we've seen what? We've seen a series of what? Higher low, lower high, lower low, so on and so forth, right? Something like this. Then we now see this one, this sweep. All right. We've seen this sweep, right? Then we've seen what? A structural liquidity here. Then we've seen this sweep. And this is actually how what we trade. Right? So now we do what? We map out our recent high that was taken out. This is it. This is the recent sweep, right? Then what next? Look at for our structural liquidity. This is our structural liquidity right here. This is our structural liquidity. So now we've gotten our structural liquidity. What next are we doing? We want to find our POI. So how do you mark out our POI? Let's use the last buy candle. This is the last buy candle here. We use it for POI. We use this for POI. This is the last buy candle here. Right? So you can actually use this place as a POI, but me, I use the last buy candle. So like this. Good. So here becomes what? Our stop loss. Why? Here, this place will become my take profit because I believe market will come down, clear this 50% to tap into the discount zone before the bullish continuation. Now, let me go to the 15-minute time frame to set my what? My position. All right, I will set my stop loss a little bit above the protected high. Then I set my what? Take profit 1:3. Yeah, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. So here we go. So now I'm expecting this market to do what? To just tap into this zone. Once it taps into this zone, then start selling down, right? That is what I'm expecting for the market to do. So that is why I want this market to do what? I want market to just come into my POI because I believe once it comes into my POI, it will just tap in and start selling down. This is a pullback trade. That is, in another word, you can call it a counter trade, right? You can also call it a counter trade or a pullback trade. Then on this pullback trade, you don't risk much, right? And your take profit should not be long. This is 1:3. If on my personal self, I will only trade 1:2, which is here. On my personal self, if I'm to trade, if I'm getting into this trade, I will only go for 1:2. Right? So once the market comes, tap into my zone, so to just easily hit my TP because the market is bullish. We're only trying to counter trade, or in other words, trade the pullback at the premium zone. That's that for these are Euro USD. This is the reason why I'm taking the Euro USD. Then another trade for the week I'm looking up to is USD card. So almost at my POI, we can actually see USD card is totally what? Bullish. So USD card from the monthly time frame, actually see is bullish, right? Weekly, currently bullish. So you can see the daily time frame is currently what? Bullish as well. Series of high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and trying to come back. Then what? So now this is my 4 hour time frame where I'm picking my setup from. What I want to see first is what my liquidity sweep, and which is this. I have this liquidity sweep here. Then I also have another what liquidity sweep here. Right? This is 4 hours time frame. So if you go to like 2 hour time frame, you see it more clearly. So I have this liquidity sweep here. This becomes my protected eye. I also have another liquidity sweep here. You can see I also have this here. This is also my protected eye. But for me to be protected, to protect my trade very well, I have to put my stop loss below this man here. And this becomes my structural liquidity. And there is a clear sweep at the upside to confirm to me that the market is going bullish. Right? This move here was because of the what was it called? This move here happened last week. Yeah, I think last week when what really happened? Is it FCM? Okay, yeah. FOMC news, during FOMC news when Mr. Powell said that he thinks he'll be cutting rates by September. So that is what triggered this move. So now I'm expecting market to do also clear this structural liquidity and rally a bit inside here before the continuation. Here I'll be targeting 1:4, not even 1:3, because the market is going to go what very, very bullish at the end of the day. So these are the two setups that are almost at POI. So I'll be sending it to you guys so that you guys can actually do what? Review, understand, and enjoy. Stay chill.